Alrighty, well, let's just kind of talk about the deck. Let's dive in. So the idea is sidekicking Honeybadger, right? So sidekick is a one-cost upgrade that you attach to an identity-specific ally you control. Honeybadger is that identity-specific ally in this case. She gets +2 hit points and is considered your quote sidekick. Then after you make a basic recovery, you heal 2 damage from the attached ally. This is actually really cool because X-23 also probably is going to be recovering 1 to a couple times every single game. And so because she's going to be using her health as a resource, she also has that really high recovery of 6. So that's awesome. She seems like she might play a bit like Quicksilver with how much she readies. Yeah, 100%. 100% Earth Twister. Hey Luther, how's it going? How's it going? Yo, I am well. I'm very excited. Very excited. Hopefully I'm hoping it's really rainy. I'm hoping that it cleans up a little bit. But yeah. Hey Nathan. Ugh. Alrighty, so along with this, we're going to be pumping up and kind of Voltroning Honeybadger. Now, we have to be a little careful on how we Voltron Honeybadger because the obligation will take Honeybadger out of play. So there is that type of consideration to have. Now, there are ways to get Honeybadger back in Lara's kit, which is another reason why she can be a pretty decent sidekick target. Now, we would lose sidekick at that point. So we need to just be cognizant of where that card is and hopefully not draw it. We got Danger Room Training, which is going to give the attached X-Men ally +1/+1/+1, but it also allows us to ready with game time. Now, this is really important because every single time that Honeybadger takes damage, we get to ready X-23. So we get to ready up, attack, use Honeybadger, ready, attack. Yo. Rode the struggle bus last night while trying to run Spider-Woman with Captain Marvel's sidekick. Well, oh my goodness. What was the struggle bus about? That is one of the decks that I built. We do have a Spider-Woman deck that we're going to be trying out with Honeybadger. Or not Honeybadger, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Spider-Woman deck sidekick that we're running probably as our third deck today. We've got Side by Side, which is another new card that we got. So ready your sidekick, ready your hero, and choose to either heal 1 damage from both characters, or they both get +1/+1 until the end of the phase, which is nice because we want to be readying. We got Command Team to also ready Honeybadger, but also we've got Professor X and Nick Fury, and a lot of times we lose out on that third piece of health because they get discarded at the end of the round. Hey, I am the Otter King. Thank you for the subscription with Prime. Thank you so very much. Hope you're doing fantastic. Happy Friday. Also 3 months. Very cool. Appreciate you so very much. Thank you. So since they get discarded at the end of the round, we're losing out on that last hit point. So Professor X thwarts for 3, takes a hit. There we are. But if Professor X is able to ready with Command Team, he can thwart for 6, then take a hit. Or we just use it to ready Honeybadger, therefore readying X-23. Could not get Captain Marvel in play. Once I did, Sidekick was discarded and Cap went just as health was too low. Oh no! Joshy, can't wait to play Sidekick with Hulk and show how great his signature ally is. Oh wait, well it does call out, and this is kind of like, saying it's Hulk is sad, but it is an identity specific ally, so you can make the call someone else's identity specific ally, then sidekick them, but it's probably not worth it. We've got White Tiger. We've got Rapid Response. Rapid Response is mainly going to be here for Nick or X, but we also have Triage. Triage, after she enters play, heal 2 damage from an X-Men character. This is going to be targeted at Honeybadger. Just if we get into a situation where we need to heal Honeybadger more, Triage can do that. We've got Helicarrier, which is a target for build support, but build support is actually going to be targeting, we need the claws out here, which is actually going to be targeting Sisterhood at first, which is the way that we can get Honeybadger back. And so we can get that. But if we see Sisterhood first, we're going to play Sisterhood, and then build support can grab Helicarrier. We've got Rally the Troops, which can heal. Call for Backup, which is another way to find Honeybadger. Or if we already have Honeybadger, we'll grab probably Nick with that. specialized training with a combat specialist. So now whenever we make an attack, we get to draw some cards, and who doesn't like cards? Then we've got our doubles and an innovation. Innovation is here to heal Honeybadger again. So that is the deck. I actually don't remember what I called it. If you're watching on YouTube after the fact, I will have linked it, but I totally blanked and did not link these decks for the live stream, so I apologize. I thought it would be kind of fun to try Apocalypse. We're going to try and just run against normal Apocalypse, as in not campaign Apocalypse, and see how he runs. And so we've got Expert Apocalypse, but without the missions or without the side schemes or anything like that, because I really liked Apocalypse. I thought he was fun. We are running with these standard modular sets, so the everything that's recommended. We are adding Heart of the Empire in play. The first player reveals a random set-aside prelate minion. So we got these prelate minions over here. Do you always play on Expert? Yeah, I typically will always play on Expert. Sometimes I will sometimes I'll play on like Standard 2, Expert 1, but I'm not the biggest fan of anything higher than that. But yeah, no, I typically play on Expert. Earth Twister, do you always count as part of her kit, or is it like a 16th card? Do claws count as part of her kit number? They are 1 out of 16 is what it, but permanent cards do not count towards your deck size. So you can see right here, it says 1 out of 16, but permanent cards do not count. And so you are adding 25 cards still to hit that minimum 40. Not in deck. Yeah. We're going to re-roll a 5 or a 6. We got a 2. We got Mr. Sinister's hanging out over here. He's got Retaliate 1, Toughness, and Villainous. Mr. Sinister is kind of mean, isn't he? Tough. Retaliate. We're starting on stage 3 of Apocalypse because we're playing Expert mode. And then we've got the Age of Apocalypse. X is the numeral printed in the hit point value, which is currently 10. Then when Apocalypse would be defeated, discard each attachment from him, heal all damage, and remove X threat, ignoring crisis icons. Sweet. Yeah, of course. Heart of the Empire does start with 2. However, threat cannot be removed from Heart of the Empire while a prelate minion is in play. So we got Mr. Sinister over here. We do need to take out Mr. Sinister, which will then take out Heart of the Empire. That will then lead us into the Towering Citadel, into the Tyrant's Throne, and then no longer worthy gives us our victory condition. So very similar to like a Hela or a Magneto scenario, where we are kind of going through progressive side schemes in order to find our victory condition. Laura starts with 10 health and her claws on the table, where we can exhaust the claws, take 2 damage. She gets +2 attack until the end of the round. Instead of build support for Sisterhood and call for backup, I ran Suit Up. That way I can always search for Psychic as well. I like that. I think I'm running that. I'm going to try that at least with Spider-Woman. Actually, I don't think I am. I want to try a Suit Up deck, which allows you to go find an ally and a upgrade that is able to be attached to that ally. It's an alter ego only action that allows you to do that. I would like to try something like that while I'm also running a Voltron build with like Iron Man and whatever, because once I have the allies, maybe X-23 is a little bit different because we can lose Honeybadger pretty easily, but once I have the ally, those are pretty much dead cards in my deck. And so I'm wondering if you can run that alongside another Voltron target. Hello, X-23 became one of my favorites with Protection. Protection is so sweet with X-23. She just readies so much. She has so much damage output. It's a ton of fun. I do really like Protection with her. Alrighty. Steady Toughness, 2/3, 10 hit points. Let's start with our 6 cards. We got Game Time. Pretty useless right now. Build Support, that's nice. Pain Tolerance, that's huge. White Tiger is really nice, especially when we're starting on stage 3, because we get to draw cards equal to the stage number. Have you been watching your Lord of the Rings series on YouTube? Will you be doing a live stream for Lord of the Rings soon? Yes. So I will be doing a Lord of the Rings live stream probably next Wednesday would be my guess. And I think next week I plan on starting to go back to the normal stream schedule of like Marvel on Monday, Lord of the Rings on Wednesday, Arkham on Friday. And then I also plan on a lot of my travel is slowing down starting next week, and so I'm also going to be doing some more of the recorded stuff. Got another game time, and rally the troops. Okay, we're gonna mulligan these 3. We're gonna keep build support, pain tolerance, white tiger. We got side by side, energy. Let's go, and a regenerative longevity. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and use. So her alter ego action is shuffle the Honeybadger ally or the Sisterly Bond event from our discard pile into our deck and then draw a card. So while we're down here, we might as well see if we can draw into one of those cards so we can draw more cards. Energy and Regenerative Longevity are going to play White Tiger. After you play White Tiger from your hand, we're going to draw X where X is equal to the stage number. We got Helicarrier, 1, 2, 3. We got Adamantium Lacing, Pain Tolerance, Build Support, all the good stuff, right? Let's go Helicarrier. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? If we use Innovation, because White Tiger's taking a hit. Missed the start, assuming this is a Sidekick deck. Yes, it is. It is a Sidekick deck. Wasn't too dead because I can search for Professor X or Triage with Danger Room Training or Inspire. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, recurring X is really cool there. I like that a lot. I'm trying to figure out if... Oh, I can build support to grab Helicarrier. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Alrighty. We're going to use Helicarrier to play build support. That's going to come in with 3 threat. Whenever we defeat it, we can... Ooh. I did say it was for Sisterly Bond, but what's the worst that could happen if we just grab a Helicarrier? What's the worst? What's the worst? What's the worst that could happen? White Tiger cheat code. That's crazy. Right? Starting on stage 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to flip up to X-23. Let's go ahead and thwart 2 off of build support. We're going to use X-23's claws. We're going to take 2 damage. We get to ready X-23, and she gets +2 attack until the end of the phase. We're then going to use Innovation and Side by Side to play Pain Tolerance, which is going to heal 1 from our identity. Because after we play an X-23 card, including this card, we get to heal 1. We're going to White Tiger thwart down build support, which is going to go into our victory display and grab Helicarrier. Not Sisterhood, because we also have Adamantium Lacing, which gives us +2 hit points. We get Retaliate 1. And our basic attack scheme Piercing, because the first couple sentences on that card was not enough. We also get to heal 1 from Adamantium Lacing from Pain Tolerance here. It's a wild card. You get so much from that card. We need a damage here. Let's go ahead and attack for 3 here with Piercing. And then we're going to take Retaliate 1. Alrighty, let's stand up. And let's hope that we actually draw. Hey, there's Sidekick. Where's Honeybadger? Give me Honeybadger. All the game times. Puncture Wound. Come on. Sisterhood can get us Honeybadger, so that's nice. That's really nice there. I'm going to we're going to add a threat here. Apocalypse is going to attack us. He's going to attack us for 3 plus a boost card. We're going to throw White Tiger in front of there. It's a boost effect. Give the prelate minion a tough status card. Otherwise, give Apocalypse a tough status card. Mr. Sinister gets his tough back. That's fine because we have Piercing and Retaliate. We laugh in the face of toughness eyes. Mr. Sinister is going to attack us for 1+a boost because he is villainous. We're going to block this because if we take damage, if this boost card is 2, we get to stand up. So might as well try and block. It's going to be 1+1. We don't take any damage, but honestly, that's kind of fine. We do have Retaliate, so that's going to knock the tough off, and we don't take any damage. Our encounter card is Exhaustion. Surge, exhaust your identity. Works out. We're already exhausted. Surges into Gene Pool, which should be out there, actually, with more threat on it. Because we just chump blocked with White Tiger. So it's actually going to be Barrage, Teamwork, Dark Riders. After Barrage attacks, you deal 1 damage to each character you control. Nice. Okay. We have to take out Barrage. We have to do a lot of stuff, actually. Let's go ahead and use Puncture Wound and Game Time to play Sisterhood. Actually, we're going to use Helicarrier and Game Time to play Sisterhood. We can exhaust Sisterhood, discard an X-23 card from our hand, which is going to be Puncture Wound, search our deck, and discard power for Honeybadger and add her to our hand. Sisterhood will heal us 1 as well. There's Honeybadger. After Honeybadger takes any amount of damage, we get to ready X-23. Unfortunately, I don't think we can actually play Honeybadger this round with Sidekick, and Sidekick is actually the more important card here. That's kind of interesting. Huh. Yeah, because I miscounted my resources. Let's go ahead and take 2 damage and stand up. Are you playing with the recommended mod sets this game? I am, Colin. Yes. How many Sidekicks are you running? Odds of drawing. So you can only have 1 Sidekick in your deck. And so only 1. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I think we just hang on to Honeybadger, and this whole thing was just useless. But we can get Sisterhood back. So actually what I think I'm going to do is I'm not going to use Sisterhood. I'm just going to keep Honeybadger in the deck. And instead, I'm just going to use Puncture Wound to play Grim Resolve. And that's going to set us up with another resource generator later. And then we can either draw into it or be fine. That's going to heal us 1 from Pain Tolerance. And I think... let's go ahead and attack Barrage for 3. Because then our Retaliate will take Barrage out, turning off any teamwork things. I am not running Suit Up, Rubuddy. I'm not running Suit Up. Not. I'm thinking that it may be... I don't know. Suit Up is... I think I need to run Suit Up with more targets than just the Sidekick. We're going to stand up. We're going to hang on to Sidekick. Command Team. Danger Room Training. Nick Fury. Professor X. I'm going to add 1 threat here. Apocalypse is going to attack us. Oh, wait, actually, we're going to add 2 threat because of the acceleration. Let me get my little reminder out here. And we need 1 more from last round. Apocalypse is going to attack us for 3. We're going to go ahead and block. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. We blocked for 2. So we take 1, 2, 3. But we get to ready. And our Retaliate will knock this tough off. We got this. After Barrage attacks you, deal 1 damage to each character you control. So we're going to take... I guess we'll block it. We'll take 1 damage. Retaliate will knock Barrage out. And then we will take 1. After this activation resolves, place a pursuit counter, because we are playing standard 3. Take 1 more damage, and then our Retaliate goes there. My thought is that you can draw it on turn 1. You just have to have enough resources to get Honeybadger on the board with Sidekick attached. Oh, if you draw Sidekick first, Suit Up is a dead draw. Yeah. But then if you can run like Iron Man or Deathlock or Ronin or something like that, you can then like use that to start building up your Voltron. How do you get the promo art cards? These are all from local game stores running running their organized play events. I traded all your Marvel base and expansions. I really miss it. Oh no! Under fire, Surge, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Yikes. Nowhere is safe. Place 1 pursuit counter. Then if it has any counters on it, discard an upgrade or support you control. It's going to probably be Grim Resolve, right? So actually, funny enough, we don't have a card to get rid of for Sisterhood. Attached to Apocalypse, he gains Retaliate 1 and Stalwart. Where's my Retaliate 1? Hey, Algoritmo. Hey, Angus. How's it going? How is your Friday going? Time to get it all back. Exactly. Alrighty. Let's use Command Team, Danger Room Training, Professor X, and a Helicarrier to play Mr. Nick Fury. I'm going to draw into a Genius, Command Team, and an Animal Instincts. That's big. Okay, Sisterhood is going to discard Animal Instincts. We're going to go find our Sidekick, which is Honeybadger. Wild. Wild. And then we have a Genius to play Honeybadger. We'll go Command Team for a Sidekick on Honeybadger. Okay, that was a little bit harder to get set up than I wanted to. I think Suit Up is really good here, especially in multiplayer. The other problem is in like a solo game, you're running a lot of risk flipping down to Alter Ego. Start your own progression series. Let's go. Rules question. If a card says you can only play if you're a trait and your Alter Ego does not have the trait, does you mean you cannot play the card while it's in the form? That is correct. So Quinn Carrier cannot play in Alter Ego. However, if you've played like Honorary Avenger, which then gives your identity the Avenger trait, and you play it, that means your identity has the Avenger trait regardless of what stage you're in. So if you don't have that trait, you can't play it. Halfway through the AOA box with Bishop, loving the new villains. The new villains are sick. I love the new villains. They're so good. Let's go ahead and Nick Fury to thwart 2 here. Just going to give a damage there. Also, Pain Tolerance needed to heal me 1 from Honeybadger being played. When Apocalypse gets defeated... It's on here. When Apocalypse would be defeated, discard each attachment from him and heal all damage from him instead. Remove X. So we would get to remove all of the damage. So it would be 3, 6, 7, 9, 10. I think that's worth it. Instead of thwarting here with Nick, I'm going to attack Apocalypse for 2. And we'll take 2 damage because of the Retaliate. X-23's Claws. We will take 2 damage and ready X-23, giving us +2 attack. We're going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. We take a Retaliate. Honeybadger is going to attack for 1. She'll take 2 damage, which will ready X-23, and then we will attack for 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and we will take 8 damage. Suit Up is crazy. It's a tutor. It also doesn't leave play. That's true. That's true. That's because the requirement is to play it. You can also like cheat it in because you can get around that play only if. So like build support, you put it into play, you don't play it. Just nomenclature there. Suit Up is crazy. It's a tutor. Going to search for what you need is very valuable. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Alrighty. I think that's that. We're going to stand up. So we got side by side. It's working. Call for backup. Side by side, let's go. Claw Mastery and Rapid Response. Also, congrats on making 6K subs. Thank you so very much. Yeah, that happened a couple days ago. Super. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Old hero, new tricks. Yes, Jester. We're running X-23 with the Psychic Honeybadger. It's pretty exciting. We've got 2 threat on the main. Apocalypse is going to attack us. Congrats. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. He's attacking us for 3. We're going to block with Nick Fury. So it's going to be 3 attach this card to Apocalypse. Let's freaking go, actually, because we're about to get rid of it. After Apocalypse schemes, place 1 threat on each side scheme. It's going to knock Nick out. We're going to place some threats onto Gene Pool. 6K subs hype. Let's go. I'm really excited for Jubilee plus an epic Cyclops deck once we get all the X-Men allies. Yes. Yes. The game's in a really cool spot. Sinister is going to attack. We're going to block with X-23. It's going to be 1. Attach this card to Apocalypse. Let's freaking go. And then our Retaliate knocks this off. Encounter card. Infinite Soldier. If the Infinite Soldier, the amount of threat on Gene Pool, it is maxed out. So it's going to get +3 hit points, Quick Strike, which we will take the 2 damage, 1, 2, and stand up. And then surges into Synapse. My wife would kill me. And this surges into, after Synapse attacks you, you are confused. A 2/1 minion. Alrighty. We're going to Helicarrier Claw Mastery, which will heal us for 1 for pain tolerance. Till the end of the round, X-23 gets +2 attack, and her attacks gain overkill while Honeybadger is in play. Honeybadger is in play. We're going to go ahead and attack for 3 on the Infinite Soldier. Honeybadger is going to attack for 1 on the Infinite Soldier, which is going to ready X-23. X-23 is going to attack for 3 on the Infinite Soldier, which is going to take out the Infinite Soldier, roll 1 damage of overkill to Apocalypse, which is going to defeat Apocalypse. So when Apocalypse would be defeated, discard each attachment from him. And heal all damage from him instead. He's going to go back up to 10. And then remove the threat from the main. Which Apocalypse is more fun? I think I like them both. I will say I like them both. I think this one is more fun. The Apocalypse, the 3rd scenario, rather than in Sabit or however you pronounce it. I think they're both fun. I think this one is more of what I like, though. If that makes sense. We are going to use a Rapid Response and a Side-by-Side to play a Side-by-Side. We're going to ready our Sidekick and ready our hero. We're going to choose to heal 1 from each. Honeybadger is going to attack for 1 here. Oh, wait, you know what? No, we're not. I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and thwart for 2 off of, and Retaliate is gone. So actually, instead, since we don't have guard, instead of thwarting for 2, let's go ahead and hit Apocalypse for 3. 1, 2, 3. Honeybadger is going to attack 1 here, which will ready X-23. I wanted to heal with X-23, actually. Yeah, I wanted to heal with X-23, so let's just, instead of attacking Apocalypse, 1, 2, 3, we'll attack Synapse. Then Honeybadger will attack Apocalypse. which readies X-23. And then we're going to flip down and we're going to heal for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which will heal 2 from Honeybadger. To be honest, watching the old X-Men series have made me want to get them. Nice. What's my favorite Bishop aspect so far? Ooh, I really enjoyed leadership with Bishop and just run like a strength in numbers, incredible amount of card draw type thing because he has the resources to pay for everything. And so that's what I've really enjoyed with Bishop. The taunt protection deck was also a lot of fun. I'm watching the old X-Men 2 and I just want to do epic 4-handed games. That sounds sick. Nice. All right, we'll stand up. Got strength. We're going to hang on to call for backup. Regenerative longevity. Puncture wound. That's 4. Danger room training is 5. And a sisterly bond. Perfect. Add 2 threat. Apocalypse is going to scheme for 2. 4. And there goes self-isolation. Let's go. What's up, Romeo? How's it going? Seeing self-isolation leave is so nice. Mess, it's Sidekick X-23. Let's go. Time to wreck some skulls. Heck yeah. The Dark Riders. Each Dark Rider minions gain toughness. When revealed, discard cards in the encounter deck until a Dark Rider minion is discarded and reveal it. Comes in with 3. We laugh in the face of toughness. After a hard drive attacks you, place 1 threat on each scheme. This comes in with 3. Haven't tried it yet, but I think an Iron Man Psychic deck could be sneaky good with War Machine. That'd be cool. Yeah. Alright. Psychic is for identity allies. But yeah, I mean, Iron Man has War Machine, right? Which is someone that I don't normally play, but if you can utilize him multiple times, it may be worth it. He's expensive. That's my only problem is that War Machine's expensive. It is our turn. Let's go ahead and use a Sisterly Bond to play Danger Room Training on Honeybadger. +1/+1/+1 also turns on our game times. We'll use our action to shuffle Sisterly Bond into the deck and draw a card. Vivian Sidekick is very strong. Yeah. Vivian Sidekick will be OP. That's one of the other ones that I'm excited to try. I think actually that one may be the one that I will try a Voltron as well. Venom Sidekick is also wild, I bet. Yeah, we've got a Spider-Woman Sidekick deck that we're going to run later today. Hey, we got Sisterly Bond back. Honeybadger should be ready. Okay. Helicarrier will throw a call for backup out there. Okay. Let's flip up to hero form. We've got 1 attack, 1 piercing attack. We could also thwart. Hey, Lucas, how's it going? I think Iron Man plays into the flip down and recover. A lot of heroes don't like to basic recover. That's true. That's true. War Machine abilities that deal 1 damage to him. I think it'd be so much better. Is it 2 damage to him? That's a lot of 2 threat tokens. Yeah, that is a lot of... Yeah. 2... We can free some of those up. Do you think a Bronze Psychic deck would work with Ironheart? I think so. I think so. What would be the most useless signature ally to put Psychic on? I think anything that has when entering play abilities. So Jubilee from Wolverine, Nebula, Gamora from, you know, the opposite person. Just publish an Ironheart Psychic deck that rules. Oh, sick. Nice. Nice. Spider-Woman when she enters play, confuse an enemy, which like I this is not my idea, but I've heard I've heard like people talk about how it'd be cool to have a like a new card for the Psychic archetype that can like you can Sidekick a ally and then trigger their when entering play abilities. Sidekicking Ghost Spider would be better. Oh yeah, not anything without signature allies. You tried Ironheart, it wasn't as good as you thought. What was the problem that you were running into? Actually, I was thinking about it. I don't have to take out Dark Riders at all. I thought it was one for a long time. Wonder why everyone thought it was bad. We're going to have X-23 Pierce attack 1 here. Honeybadger is going to thwart, but we're going to Sisterly Bond, thwart, call for backup. So we get to add our associated power into it. We're going to go grab Mr. Nick Fury himself. He's going to draw us 3 cards. Specialized Training, Claw Mastery, and Claw Mastery. Puncture Wound will play Specialized Training. Comes in with 5 threat. You can go get some sweet, sweet upgrades when that goes away. We get to ready X-23. Nick Fury is going to thwart for 2. There. X-23 is going to thwart for 2 here. Claws will take 2 and ready. Angel Psychic build would be epic with Psylocke. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I haven't thought about that. I love the idea of Nick Fury getting a text from a 13-year-old Gabby. Hey, please help. Right? I wonder if Psychic is worth using just to consistently be able to use team-up cards in solo. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a thought that I haven't really thought about before. Is just like the fact that they are staying on the table for a lot longer. I want to take out Hard Drive, but I also like want to take out Specialized Training. Let's use Regenerative Longevity to play Claw Mastery. We're at 5 attack, so we'll go ahead and attack here. Roll 2 over. Take out Hard Drive. We got Claw Mastery and Strength. We'll hang on to both of those, actually. We'll stand up. Pain Tolerance. We played a Claw Mastery. That'd be good for Rogue to grab with her events. Oh. And she could grab like side by side and stuff. With Gambit to keep him out longer with Psychic. Yeah. Where do you get your tokens, Elson? They're sweet. These are all from Buy the Same Token. If you use the accessory command, since you're on Twitch, if you type in !accessories, I have links for them. Those are the Buy the Same Tokens are not affiliate links, so it's just I love them. They're awesome. They're really nice. So we got Animal Instinct, Triage, Claw Mastery, Strength, and Encounter card, and Danger Room Training. That's more threat than I thought it was. Okay, we got 2 threat here. I'll have to take care of that, which probably is just looking at taking out Apocalypse. Apocalypse is going to attack us for 3 plus a boost plus 2. There goes Nick. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one being an Infinite Soldier. The amount of threat on Gene Pool is at least it is Surge, Quick Strike, plus 3 hit points. We'll take the 2 damage. 1 goes back. I even had someone ask me about Buy the Same Tokens on your YouTube channel. I was thinking, how much have you watched me, but not the bigger channels with Buy the Same? Rogue's Gambit kind of strikes me as one that wants to leave play and come back in. Oh, because of the charge counters getting, like, revamped? Yeah. Poor Nick Fury always keeps getting hit by Apocalypse. Wolf Among Sheep. The Prelate minion activates against you. Otherwise, Apocalypse activates against you. That's kind of exciting. Apocalypse is going to activate and go 3. We're actually going to block this one. So it's going to be 3 plus you are stunned. We take 1 damage. He takes 1 damage from our retaliate, but we get to ready. And then we've got Evil Alliance. 3 pursuit counters. We're going to go grab our Nemesis minion. Lady Deathstrike. Each enemy gains retaliate 1. That comes with 6. We just got dunked on a little bit. I'm hoping that we have a fairly decent turn, though. Maybe not. We'll see. Alrighty. Okay. Doesn't Nick Fury get hit by every villain all the time in this game? He seems to enjoy it since he doesn't get hit. He leaves a new way. Never knew Nick was such a... Yeah, right? When defeated, the player defeated this minion discards cards in an encounter deck and takes 1 indirect damage for each boost icon on the card. Alrighty. We've got a lot of things to take care of. I think one of the main things we want to do is thwart here. We want to get rid of the retaliates because those are going to be annoying. We do have a triage. We can play triage. We can thwart down specialized training if we wanted to. That gets us a +1 attack, which is nice, but not necessary, if that makes sense. Lady Deathstrike. I think this is our main issue that we need to be focused on. Nick is a team player. Hydrate. Thank you. Just have water this time. Okay. Let's... I'm wondering if I need to... I probably need... Let's go ahead and attack to get rid of the stun. X-23's claws will take 2 damage, which readies and gives us +2 attack. We will use... Why is Helicarrier exhausted? Helicarrier shouldn't be exhausted. We'll use Helicarrier to play Claw Mastery. So +2 attack. We heal 1 from Pain Tolerance. That gives us a 5 attack. And we have Overkill. Villain's only at 6, so let's go ahead and attack and take out the Infinite Soldier with our 5 attack. Honeybadger is going to attack for... Is there any way I can ready? No. We'll attack for 2 on Apocalypse. He does have Retaliate 1, which is annoying. That's fine. Take 2. We will take 2 damage. We do have 5 health because of Danger Room training, though. That readies X-23. X-23 will go ahead and take out Apocalypse, which will reset his hit points. We take a damage. And clear there. We're going to use Strength to play Triage. Heal 2 damage from Honeybadger. Ironically, we're just going to use Animal Instinct to play Danger Room training on Triage. Which Triage is about to get knocked out regardless. I think we will. We're at 3 health. Don't love that. We have Triage, which is a block. We can block Lady Deathstrike if we wanted to. I need to heal soon, which means I need to flip down, but I don't want to flip down when we're getting schemed on for 4 plus a boost card. That seems a little tight. Let's see if we've run through our quote advances, which I don't remember the new names at all. Mr. Sinister is over there. Got Dark Design. So we do have one more Dark Design in the deck. We could risk it. Like, what's the worst that could happen, right? He goes to stage 4. Let's go Triage. We'll go ahead and thwart 2. Take that down to 4. Triage will take 1. We will flip down. We'll stand up. Yeah, Puncture Wound, Regenerative Longevity, Grim Resolve, Sisterly Bond. Oh my gosh. Rally the Troops, 2, 4, 5. Claw Mastery. We've got all the healing in our hand, because every single time we play a X-23 card, we heal. I'm going to go 2 there. Apocalypse is going to scheme for 2, 3, 4, 5. That takes us to 7. Then our encounter card is a Gauntlet. After he attacks you, discard an upgrade you control. There's a lot of minions in this deck. It's a little scary. But that was not too bad. Let's go ahead and heal for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to heal 2 from Honeybadger. Pain Tolerance it's so good. It's incredibly good. We're going to use Sisterly Bond to play Grim Resolve, which will heal us 1. Then we're going to use our action to shuffle Sisterly Bond into our deck and draw a card. Have you been enjoying Standard 3? How would you rank the Standard 3 sets? I not weak minions either. Yeah, right? No, I really like Standard 3. The Standard 3 is really good. I think I'll probably be playing that as my main way to play the game going forward. We get to draw a card, which is Rapid Response. Alrighty. I think we're kind of done down here, so let's flip up. X-23, we will 23's Claws to ready. We'll take 2 damage. Now we have 3 attack. Triage will thwart Specialized Training. Take a damage, and we'll get Combat Specialist, which will give us a +1 attack, and whenever we attack, we can exhaust the card to draw a card. So now we have 4 attack. So close. Oh, we have Claw Mastery. Let's go! Helicarrier will play Claw Mastery, which will heal us 1. Now we have 6 attack with Overkill. We will attack the Gauntlet here. Overkill 1. We get to exhaust this to draw a card into Command Team. Honeybadger will thwart 2 off of the main. She'll take a damage, which will ready X-23. X-23 will take out Lady Deathstrike. Overkill 1 here. Puncture Wound and Puncture Wound and Regenerative Longevity will play Command Team. We'll use Command Team to ready Honeybadger. Honeybadger will thwart 2 here, which will ready X-23. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. We have 6. So that can't take out Apocalypse. Um, we are. Let's just thwart 2 here. I was like, we are in a little bit of trouble if we draw a dark designs, but here we are. We will Grim Resolve, which will take a damage. Toss Rally the Troops for a rapid response. And then we'll stand up. I have found that unless I'm X-23 or a hero that likes to base your however, Psychic has been nice, but not as crazy as good as I thought it would be since. Really is a deck in itself. Requires a lot. Oh yeah, it definitely requires a lot of cards. I think side by side is really the main benefit of Sidekick. Apocalypse is a crazy side schemer. He really is, right? Also, all of these have had toughness. Oh shoot, hold on. But I think every single one that I've flipped, I have attacked with X-23 with piercing. I don't think I've done or knocked anything off. If I have, yeah. Side by side, speaking of game time, oh my gosh, y'all ready for this? White Tiger, let's go. Genius 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. Alrighty. You've got the claws. Yeah, and the problem is like I don't think I ever had like Honeybadger attack first or anything. I think Honeybadger has been thwarting. Triage has been thwarting as well. Alrighty, we got 2 here. Apocalypse is going to attack us. We're going to block with Triage. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. Which will knock Triage out. I'm so ready. Hopefully Apocalypse doesn't throw any curveballs at you. Right? I'm not going to recur Triage. I don't think. We got 3 activations. Now we're good. Okay. Encounter card is Critical Wound. Attach your identity. When your turn ends, discard this card and take 4 damage. That's fine. Who cares? Oh my gosh, team. We're going. We're going. Alrighty. Let's thwart 2 off of Heart of the Empire. No, let's do that. When defeated, the first player reveals a random set aside prelate minion. Deal each other player an encounter card and flip this card over. It's going to come in with 3. Double that acceleration token. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big damage turn. Did you add any lead from the front? No, I didn't. No. 1, 2. I'm not a huge lead from the front fan. Nope, that's not how that works. Toughness victory 3. When Sugarman attacks, the attack gains piercing. Alrighty. Let's use White Tiger and... I'm sorry, Professor X and Genius to play White Tiger, which will draw us 3 cards. Claw Mastery, that's what I was looking for. Side by side. And an Animal Instinct. Helicarrier will play Claw Mastery, which will heal us 1. And we get +2 attack and overkill while Honeybadger's in play. 23's Claws will take 2 damage. Ready X-23. And we are currently at a 2, 4, 6 attack, which means that we will pierce attack Sugarman with overkill. Hit Apocalypse for 1. Combat Specialist will draw us a card, which is Sisterly Bond. Woo! Oh my gosh, so much attack. Nice. Oh, geez. Alrighty then. There's still unrevealed heroes, right? Yes. Yes. It's all good. Just leave that damage on Sugarman. Should warn you, Apocalypse. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, right. Let's go ahead and have Honeybadger, Sisterly Bond, thwart down the Towering Citadel. We got Tyrant's Throne. We're gonna get a Prelate. Even Odd. Even is an Abyss. Toughness Victory 3, plus 2 hit points for each face down attached, and when after he activates against you. When Honeybadger attacked, we get to ready X-23. Then we will go ahead and do the same thing. Attack with Overkill and Piercing. There. White Tiger will thwart 2 here. We got Game Time to ready Honeybadger, heal 1. Honeybadger will thwart the last 2 here, which will ready X-23. And then No Longer Worthy is attached to Apocalypse. We have to heal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apocalypse does have Retaliate 1. I don't think that matters. We will go ahead and attack for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a damage. Then we'll side by side ready our hero and our sidekick. But it doesn't matter. We got game. GG's. She's so explosive. It's insane how explosive she are. Do I have any idea when those heroes might be revealed? I do not. I know that this cycle is kind of lasting us through the rest of the year, so I would not be surprised if we go a little bit of time before we see it. Apocalypse thinks he's done so well with that critical wound, but now X-23 is showing how the real attack is done. Yeah. GG's. Thank you. Thank you. Plus 3 acceleration. Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty. Beast Badger. Doesn't he get a prelate mini? Oh, he does, doesn't he? Okay, so I will attack Overkill 1. I will attack 2, and then I will attack. Good call, though. Good call, Nightfall. Yeah, he does get a prelate minion. And so Rasputin will come in. I will attack with the Overkill, same situation. Honeybadger will attack for 2, which will ready X-23, and then we'll attack for 6 more. But yes. Good call. Thank you. I got too excited. Such a good theme. Hit for X-23 to be able to just blow up and do a boatload of attacks. Yeah. We also had Command Team, which was another Honeybadger ready and attack. Woo. I mean, like, that was dumb. Yeah. No, but I appreciate it. Thank you for calling me out on that, because it was just one of those, like, I was just like, I got too excited. I got too excited and rushed the end. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was wild. Just like, it took a little bit of build up. We had to not hit our obligation and lose Honeybadger. But like, if you're able to control it, like we went from, did we go from stage 1 to victory in that? I think we did. I don't think we did anything. I don't think we progressed through the side scheme before this turn. That was wild. Alrighty, we got some more decks. The next one coming up, we're going to be taking on Unis with a Gamora deck. So that's going to be the next a Gamora aggression deck that is kind of built around all of the fighting fit or whatever. I feel like Sidekick was so specifically made for Honeybadger more than any other ally. It's happy to see this. Thanks for sharing. Of course, yeah, it was really fun. I'm also excited because we're going to do a Spider-Woman deck later today that I think Captain Marvel will be real nice for it as well. Alrighty, I'm going to go to the be right back. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to set up the next game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon.